What is up, everyone? We are live. I was accidentally muted from the beginning, but it's okay. We're live. We're here with a Battle of the Americas number 16. I am Light_VIP, and I am joined by the lovely Milkncookiesss.
Hola, amigo.
God damn it.
Como está?
What's up, Milk? What's up?
Dude, you worried me. I was like, he's muted? What is he doing? I was really confused on what was happening. I heard the clicks. And I was like,
It's okay. It's okay.
Anyways, I guess we're going right into it because we're here at Simulacrum LA. And here at the top left corner of the map, our Reds are playing for Kerrigan, apparently. It's Perhark.
Playing for Death Zone Gaming and spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Simulacrum LE. We have the Peruvian Protoss. This is actually a Peruvian team kill. They're both from the land of South America. We have representing White Knight Gaming. It is Dmega.
I like how you say it's a Peruvian team kill, and you're like they're both from South America. It's like
I didn't want
from Peru.
I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say Peru. I didn't want to say Peru again. I'm like, they're both from Peru. I have to say they're both Peruvian.
The Peruvian player from Peru. It's a Peruvian team kill. It's the other player from South America.
They're both people. You know, they're both humans, if you will. Yeah.
What is human?
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that, Milk. Right?
What is it to mean? What does it mean to be human?
But yeah, so today we have, like, you know, talking a little bit about the bracket. At least we have a pretty stacked tournament. It's pretty cool to see that Special actually woke up. I don't know if you saw, this is the second time that he's actually playing in Battle of the Americas.
Oh man, that wasted gas. 4K. But it's cool. I'm excited. I want to get into a special game. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's bribe him.
I don't think that's how it works, but sure. Yeah. We'll eventually we will get around to it, as both semifinals will be casted, and I imagine Special will make it at least to the semis. So
how many huaraches for special game?
How many what?
Huaraches? You guys don't have huaraches.
I have no idea what a huarache is, right? Like
okay. How many chicharrones for a special game?
God damn it.
You do not know what a huarache is. Huaraches is so good.
That's very Mexican, and I'm not Mexican. And there's no wall. Oh my god. Dmega, please. He should be fine. but
he's fine. He's a stalker and a dead. But the Zerglings are gonna go into, oh man, he's gonna see everything, but he already saw everything with that order. But losing some mining time is pretty nice for a Zerg player when they're going against a Protoss. And 2 probes do go down, which is it's not worth it, but it's alright. It's pretty decent.
Yeah. 3? Oh my god. Okay.
Swear to god, if it was gonna go for that other one, alright. But
shoot, man, they're gonna finish up. They're gonna get in.
Did it? Was a little bit indecisive there, but splitting up the Zerglings, a few of them going into the main, couple of them in the natural. I think the natural one is dead, and Stalker just killed a probe. Oh my god! But looks like these Zerglings are gonna get cleaned up, not without taking a lot of damage. 8 probes going down.
Jesus Christ! Like, these things did. how many kills is that? 11 kills all up? Jesus Christ!
It was 8 in total, but it did delay a lot of things, like that Oracle moving out, losing an Adept early in the game. Ugh, that's some and some lost mining time. Like the Oracle doesn't even go out now. It's like there's no point sending a new one going out, but it's kind of thrown off Dmega's game plan. I'm gonna call this person Dmega every time. I swear to God.
Dmega is a completely different player.
I know it's a different player.
Yeah, kind of a really rough start for Dmega. Like even if it wasn't for the Lings, like the Oracle probably wouldn't have done much anyway because it was Overlord scouted, the Stargate was. But yeah, 8 workers going down. It's rough.
That was cute. Saving that drone, making the Oracle waste energy. Is it gonna cancel that? Is the question. Probably not. Maybe not. We'll see. Layer finally starting up for the Zerg player. Roach Warren has gone down, so maybe roaches and some banelings and Ravagers, and that's an oversaturated gas. He must have rallied drones over and forgot about them, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's oversaturated because he was pulling. I think it was mineral walking. No, wait, no, never mind. It's just oversaturated. Okay. I thought
he was rallying drones to his gases, and he actually made too many.
Yeah. But I do like this from Dmega. Like this is kind of what he needs to do. He needs to deal some economic damage, especially after the losses he took earlier this game.
Yeah, 4 drones did go down. A bit of scouting as well, knowing that the Roach Warren went down and the layer has finished. But Zerglings are going to counterattack to the third of Dmega's. I wonder if Dmega's got enough units. It's got a few. The Oracle's there, so it should probably easily be defended.
Yeah, I mean he's got some area. Yeah, he's got some decent Sim City, so like the surface area is pretty minimal when it comes to the units, so he should be good at his third. He has a shield battery as well. These things are kind of a waste, but we'll see if he can like dive in and get some worker kills later on. As if we've seen that here in this game, he's been able to get a lot of worker kills with these things.
Yeah. Worker numbers are pretty even, though I feel like Perhark should get a boost when this 4th is up. Spalings and roaches is what it looks like to be. No Hydra Den from what I saw, but I could be wrong. No Hydra Den. Just a bunch of Zerglings just running around trying to poke here and there at Dmega's base, and it's just gonna be a really chill kind of game.
Yo,
3 Oracles.
He's gonna get the base.
Oh my. 3 Oracles. Like, is this the first time we ever see 3 Oracles in a game?
That's disgusting. That's rough.
That's a lot of Lings.
That is a lot of Lings. A surprising amount. I don't think they're gonna be able to find much. I say that though, but they are morphing in a bunch of banelings. They do get spotted, but the Oracles are out of energy because of the hatchery snipe.
Yeah, putting on that beam and letting it dry out is what all Protoss players do. But I wonder where these banelings are going to go. Maybe it's going to go into the natural. Oh, it's like Perhark is pulling back. Possibly not trying to commit with this, but splitting off the Lings and Banes. The Oracles are just sitting on top of the banelings, just pew-pewing them away. A lot of banelings do just go down. Probably all of them by now.
Yeah.
There's still a few at the 4th-ish base or the frontal base of Dmega, and maybe it's gonna be a bust. Just crash them into the Adept and run in, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that he's not using any stasis wards. I feel like they could be really good. Again, it kind of depends on the player as well. Like they obviously could just send out a couple of Lings forward, and I think that's what he's doing now. I think he's looking for stasis wards to try and trigger. And even like see the army positioning, but there are a couple of Ravagers here as well. Maybe he can do something with this. Maybe he can try and bust into the natural at the same time.
Maybe Baneley's going into the natural. They go through the attack at the top. Not really doing it yet. Probes are going down. Zerglings are trying to pick off everything. Baneley's hitting the Stalkers. Stalkers, they had blink, but they didn't blink quick enough. But the Stalkers are cleaning up these Ravagers with the Oracles. But Zerglings are being flooded in. The SimCity's pretty decent for Dmega, but let's see how much damage he's gonna take. 15 probes already going down. There are Zerglings at the natural. I think all that mineral line has been cleaned up. That's our shading kid trying to clear that up. But 17 probes, like, that's a lot of probes.
Yeah, honestly, the defense at the third was actually pretty good, but all that damage was dealt here at the natural. That's kind of where Perhark found it, and he could even deal some more. There isn't too much energy here on the shield battery, and behind this Perhark, he double expanded. You know, he's got a 4th base, he's got a 5th base on the way as well. I would say that the thing that isn't really going for him is that he's still stuck on this Lingbane Roach, and it's kind of, you know, I feel like it doesn't scale as well. In saying that though, Dmega, I feel like he hasn't really teched up either. It looks like he's got Archons on the way, which would be nice, but that's it's kind of it when it comes to AoE.
Yeah, no Storm on the way for
Dmega.
I just lost your camera, but I'm back. Excuse me. But yeah, like you said, Perhark's just sticking to this Lingbane Roach, which it's all right, but you gotta keep hitting the Protoss with it, and that was a good amount of Banelings damaging those units. But let's see if they had any kind of force fields, it'd be pretty good. Oh, that was a good hit. A lot of those High Templars did die out with the Depths and Stalkers, and that was just Ravagers and Roaches. But 2 Archons are pretty good. No War Prism, so you can't juggle micro these Archons. So now it looks like Perhark's just gonna fall back a little bit, wait for some reinforcements, and just go back in.
Now that you mentioned no War Prism, there's no Robo at all. Like, finally, I think he noticed one is on the way, and because of that, there's no War Prism, there's no Immortals, there hasn't been anything of the sort. There's no detection either, because I was wondering, like, he keeps struggling with the army movement because he doesn't know where the army is, because he doesn't have any detection out on the map, or any vision.
Wow, that was a really close charge.
Yeah, that was.
And Perhark's just rallying units over now. The trade has been going in Perhark's favor, honestly, just slamming units into Dmega's army. But these Oracles are pretty MVP. There's no anti-air except for Corrosive Vials for this army, but energy is those spellcasters are a dual-sided sword.
God.
Bailey's going into the natural, popping all the probes. The Zealots are on top of the Roaches though, which are doing pretty good job, just like surrounding the Roaches. But I don't know. Dmega has a lot of money, but GG.
GG.
That was just a fist fight.
Yeah.
People just going back and forth.
I feel
more like Perhark just pushing him down and slamming into him.
Yeah, I feel like Dmega, he may have had what he needed. Like, we saw the massive bank that he had, but he didn't really have the production. He didn't have a lot of gateways. I think it doesn't help that he had a bunch of gateways at his 3rd base, but I think they were depowered as well. Yeah, so because of that, he was just banking a lot. Maybe he was also missing a couple of warp ins as well. Yeah. I feel like, honestly, the biggest problem to me was just that he had no observers out on the map, which is something you see commonly, and because of that, he didn't really know whenever, like, more and more waves of Zerg were coming. He was kind of relying a lot on his oracles, but he needed his oracles, like, for defense as well. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about, like, triple oracle opening.
And they can work if you're not scouted. Towards the end, it just felt like Perhark was just smothering Dmega. Didn't matter how many bases like Dmega was on. It was just like Perhark was just shoving all his units into Dmega's side of the map, like literally at his bases, and just didn't have any breathing room really.
Oh yeah, this is an odd map. It's got like an M tag.
What the heck is this? What is this map?
Yeah. It's Nightshade, but it's not the LE version. It's like a different version of Nightshade. He's like, oh, yeah, okay, all right. We're remaking. It's all good. Next map will be on Nightshade.
Okay, there we go. Stay hydrated, gamers.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you stay hydrated, drink water.
Yeah, have some vodka. I mean,
what?
Tequila.
There you go.
There you go. Get yourself a tequila sunrise, you know. 2 parts pineapple, 2 parts lime, 2 parts lemon, 1 part tequila, 1 part sugar. That is not how you make a tequila sunrise. I was just making crap.
I was like, what are you on about? What are you making right now?
It's probably some orange juice in there as well, but I totally forgot about the orange juice.
God damn it. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see like where this tournament goes. You know, the winner of this series will go up against Cham, the American champion himself.
Oh wow. 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 Oh shit, where are you? Oh, okay, there we go. So here we are at Nightshade LE in the top left corner of the map. We have our Protoss player for White Knight Gaming.
There you go. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did I get it good?
Yeah.
It is Dmega. Not Dmega. Dmega.
Yes, not the Ukrainian Protoss. Wait, was he Protoss or Zerg? There you go.
Zerg, you fucking degenerate.
Look, no one cares about Dmega, right? It's all about Dmega right now.
Dmega. Piss off.
Living in the past right now. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Nightshade LE, we have the Peruvian Zerg player representing Death Zone Gaming. It is Perhark. Was he gonna get the drone?
Dude, I swear to God, I thought he was gonna get the drone. What's a Perhark?
Perhark?
Is that like an actual thing or?
I do not know. Like, I don't know if Dmega is an actual thing. That's a good question.
Man, is Dmega used? Like, is Hark a thing? Is that a Spanish thing? Peruvian thing? Hark?
Oh,
or
Peruvian.
Per?
Oh, maybe Hark is like part of his name. Maybe he's like, you know.
So he's like Peruvian Hark?
Yeah, maybe. Don't know. Anyway,
what kind of name is Hark?
We had the early pool, and the Zealot actually went.
Yo, it's gonna go in!
Going! Oh, he could have gone in! He could have just. Oh my god.
Oh, come on, mi amor. ¿Por qué?
I don't think he was expecting it. He's like, you know what? Like, Zell's gonna be there. I'm just gonna start attacking the gateway straight away.
Probably wasn't looking at it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so like, yeah. Gonna micro that, I think. But the devs are chronoing out, and so the devs will be out and be able to push these Zerglings off. Should have gotten a third, in my opinion, while doing this, but you know, it's all good.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely does have the minerals for it, and it looks like he may be going for it now, but could have been a little bit earlier. I feel like
could have been a little earlier, but Depp is shading in, trying to see what he can do. Sees the queen, decides to back off. No worries.
Ooh, and as opposed to last game, this time we don't have a Stargate opener.
Oh man, is that a Twilight?
Oh god, are we gonna see?
Is that a Twilight?
We're gonna see adepts. We're gonna see an adept printer. Is that what's gonna happen?
What, a depth printer?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that what they call it?
Yo, what do you think? Glaives or Blink?
DTs.
DTs? Oh, it could be a DT variant. That is true. That is true. So it's kind of on Perhark to try and scout this. And actually, is this in vision? It is. Okay, he can just see the Twilight Council with his overload at the natural. So he sees everything that's happening. And there it is.
Glaives.
Yeah, Glaives.
Show me DTs.
Glaives are very popular nowadays. You do have to be careful though, because there are DT variants, so we may see a couple of safety spores thrown down anyway. And yeah, you can thank Zest for this, by the way. He kind of popularized this. And did 6 drones just go down to 2 adepts?
I think 6 drones just went down to 2 adepts. What I'm more curious about is there going to be a robo?
This one adept has the 6 worker kills. Oh,
that's what you call kill stealing in Call of Duty, my friends. Robo is going down, so it's going to be a Warp Prism. Yeah. I was really worried he wasn't going to get a Warp Prism and just like kind of, you know, marches at depths like across the map. Yeah. Only 2 gateways so far. I feel like it should be off of like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
a 3rd gateway is going down. So.
Yeah, he is getting a 3rd.
This feels really late, I feel like.
I mean, like, I guess I feel like this is pretty regularly timed. Like, this is gonna hit pretty strong. This is actually gonna hit before the War Prism even comes out, and we'll see how much damage it can get done, because the Baneliness isn't done yet. There's no Roach Horn. It's just pure Lings right now.
It's a lot of Lings though.
That's true. It's a lot of Lings. Oh, he's gonna commit. He's gonna commit. Okay, he doesn't commit.
Doesn't commit. He's running up the ramp, which is pretty good. They's got the high ground now, Anakin. So gotta be careful. Trying to get the Zerglings to rush in. They still don't have speed, which really worries me because they can't really get this around. They're struggling, but a lot of Zerglings. Oh, that was a bait hit, which was pretty good. Softened up a lot of these devs. Spinecrawler has been completed, poking away with its long tendrils. But 4 drones, 5 drones do go down. Maybe a 6 drones. So 6 drones from the last 2 adepts and 6 drones for, what was it, like 6 adepts? And 12 drones in total is not too bad.
It's
chaos is that half the worker supply.
Yeah,
holy crap!
I was gonna say, looking at the worker counts, it's pretty bad. Like, Perhark has not been joining up at all. He's going for a Ling Bane bust to follow up, and I mean, to be fair, there's no shield battery here, and Immortal is about to finish up there, and he spots the Banelings. Oh, he needs a secondary wall. He needs to throw stuff down. The shield battery's on the way, but the Immortal's blocking it. Oh god, no!
That Immortal's so fat, but it did block up the whole pretty good. The Banelings are trying to blow up on the gateway, perhaps, trying to find some kind of pathway in, but that Immortal is so fat that, and insert fat joke here.
Oh god, the Immortal's still alive, but it looks like these adepts should be cleaned up, but that's it. That's kind of it for the attack.
Yeah, that was a pretty good defense from Dmega. Baneling is being built. You should be able to see that.
Yeah, it's in vision.
But a few more Zerglings are coming in. They have a bit more surface area on this Immortal, so you know, trying to knock down its HP as soon as it can. But I think the Immortal's hardening shield isn't off cooldown quite yet.
What I'm worried about is that he's still not joining up. He's making nothing but Lings and Banelings. Perhark is, and I think the time has passed. I feel like at this point it's worse and worse for him, and he's all in. You know, this is it. This
Perhark is 100% all in. These shades should just see the Banelings and Zerglings outside. Shouldn't commit to the shade, I feel like. Okay, commits to the shade. Sure, go for it, dude. Should be throwing down more shield batteries and plug up that hole, but you know, Zerglings are going in. The Bailey's trying to take down that gateway. The wall is a bit open. There is a hole now. Sentries are being made. Force fields are decent. GG is called. Dmega. Yeah.
GG.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, solid defense. I'm a little bit, I don't know how I feel about how Perhark dealt with that. Something that has been pretty common, I say pretty common because I've seen Solo do it every game, is that he defends against against Glaive Adepts, against that build basically, with like Ling Roach, and then off the back of it he goes for like a Ling Roach Ravager all in. You know, he doesn't go for banelings, but like it's kind of a similar concept where once you've like defended, you just like fucking go and you just try to end it. And yeah, it looked like Perhark was trying to do a similar thing, but it's I don't know how I feel about it.
I think losing those 6 drones, Perhark was just like, screw it, let's go.
Yeah,
and just decided to go. I don't think he wanted to continue. I think 6 drones is a lot. So like trying to catch up after 6 drones being killed, and then having the other 6 killed after with the second Glaive attack is like, screw it. Just decided to hit the YOLO button and go for it.
Yeah.
Face is the place.
All right. So we've seen Dmega go. Hold on.
Is this the right map?
Yeah. Just let them know we're ready because they may have been waiting. So we've seen Dmega go Stargate. We've seen him go Twilight Council. What do we see game 3?
DTs.
Proxy?
Nah, DT drop.
All right.
DTs into an Archon drop. Let's go. I'm ready.
Classic DT into Archon.
Very, very classic. I'm ready. It's probably gonna be Stargate. Oh, here it's best out of 3, right? So it's
Yes.
So in our match point, we have our blue Protoss player decides to change colors around. Like, it's not a big deal, but it's okay. Playing for White Knight Gaming, it is Dmega. On Everdream LE.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Peruvian Zerg player representing Death Zone Gaming. It is Perhark.
It's White Knight Gaming, right?
Yeah.
What does it say under the White Knight thing?
Black Knight Division.
What?
Okay. So the way it works is, as we see this pro being annoying, the team is called Black Knight Gaming, but their amateur division is called White Knight Gaming. So that's why it's White Knight, and then in the bottom in parentheses it says Black Knight Division because the team.
So shouldn't that be the opposite? Shouldn't it be Black Knight Gaming with White Knight division?
Yes, it should be, but it's Latin American and everything is backwards, so I guess they didn't.
Does it make sense in Spanish? Is that why?
I don't know. I agree with you though. I think it should.
How do you say White Knight in Spanish? Blanco Nuevo?
Wait, what?
What? I don't know. Oh,
Noche.
Noche,
yeah. Night.
Noche, yeah. So it's like Blanco Noches?
Yeah, Blanco Noche. Man.
Oh, but that's still White Knight.
But is this nighttime or is this meant to be like a night? You know, with a K.
It says NIGHT. Okay, there ain't no K there.
How do you spell a night though in Spanish?
KNI. Oh, I don't know. How do you spell a night? How do you say night in Spanish?
I got no idea. But it is a Stargate opener.
English to Spanish. Night. Caballero?
Caballero. Caballero.
Is that right?
That's like yeah, that's a knight. Yeah. Caballero.
Like gent, sir, cavalier.
Yeah, it's like it's like someone on a horse. It's like
that's
a rider.
Not a knight, though. Oh, that's the Zerglings going for the pylon. As I come back into the game.
Yeah, it is. There was no wall. It does get plugged up, but again, all these things do get in, and he's forcing the pro pool. Oh boy.
Lots of mining time, few drones going, or few probes going down. Seeing the Stargate with the Oracle coming out, like those 6 links are totally worth it. So is it Blanco Caballero? Is that what that is?
We need some confirmation by Darking. He needs to let us know what is up with that logo and why it's phrased the way it is. But either way, yeah, Black Knight, it's like a pretty big like Latin American team. Death Zone Gaming, which is Perhark's team, is a Brazilian team. From what I know.
A different language, and I don't know that. I don't know Brazilian.
This is true. This is true.
Oracle does fly in. There are spores ready with Queen still backing it up, so there should be very minimal damage to any kind of drones. I think using these oracles to play stasis traps or just have scouting probably the best option. 3rd oracle out, by the way. This guy, Dmega, 3 oracle build all the way. Not even a phoenix. Big dicking the oracles.
Is this like the only player we've seen do this? Like yeah.
Everyone else stops at 2.
Literally the only player we've seen go triple Oracle. And I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it works. The first game that he went for this build, I don't think we saw him even use Revelation. I was like, oh, you know, maybe it's meant to make up for scouting for a late Robo, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how he uses them.
Surgeons are just poking around. Nothing really to see. It's just right now. It just feels like just a scouting game. Lair and Roach Ward is going down for Perhark. I feel like it's gonna be the same build from the first game.
Yeah.
It feels like the same exact builds from the first game. Both players.
Yeah. So far it does. We'll see if things play out similarly. I'm a little bit worried for Dmega. We'll see if he switches things up, because in game number 1, his robot was incredibly late. And it was kind of a detriment because of that. We'll see if he adapts, if he changes anything, as he sharks around with these oracles.
Just scouting the Roach Warren now, so I feel like Dmega should sniff out something. Probably thinking, hey, this might be the exact first game. I should probably be more prepared. Hopefully, just like you said, get a faster robo, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and just like game number 1, he's going for that hatchery. Will he get the kill? It's gonna cancel. Okay.
It's pretty good. You know, I had to use all the energy, but you know, that's fine.
Well, I mean, last time he used all the energy to kill the hatchery, and then he didn't have enough energy for defense. So I don't know.
Temple Archives going down, so Archons most likely will be the choice. And a Robo finally. But will this be, you know, in time for the push? There are Zerglings coming in towards the 3rd, but there is a pack of Zerglings towards the natural as well. Possibly gonna make these into Banelings and crash into the natural while attacking the 3rd at the same exact time.
I'm a little bit worried just because this robo, it's cool that he's getting it earlier, but it feels so exposed. Like, this is where the action is gonna happen, and if it goes down, like
that's exactly where it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Eric's gonna see it like, oh, it's mine. I'm gonna take it.
It's my robo. Oh boy.
Oh god. Those Banelings are gonna go roll into that 3rd probe line, and it's gonna destroy it. I'm gonna puke.
It's possible. I mean, Baneling speed it's about to finish up. Oh god. He's going for it.
Look how full that probe line is.
6 seconds. 1. It's done. He has speed. Oh,
you know what? Dmega did better this time. He made a wall.
Wall is held. What? That was so many Banelings.
I am actually very surprised about that as well.
It may not even matter though. There's only Archons here left, and again the robo is exposed, but the Immortal got out. He holds.
There's one Immortal robotics.
It's depowered.
Facility is depowered. So it's just Baneling Zerglings versus an Archon or more. There are Zerglings in the main. I don't know what they're hitting though. They're probably fighting some things, but probes look like they defended it off. No workers killed, it seems like, from what I can see.
There were army units there, so they were moving the adepts or the stalkers, and yeah, I was shocked as well by the fact that one stalker and a shield battery held off like 10 banelings. Like, that was crazy.
That was gnarly.
Oh my god.
It looks like Perhark is still trying to put on the pressure. Barely any drones are being made, capping at 60 workers while Dmega is at 76. Dmega economically is ahead and at a better area, but it's just, can Dmega keep pumping out the required units to be able to constantly defend the constant attacks that Perhark is putting out? Getting an infestation pit, probably going into Hive, I want to say.
Yeah, I can't see him going infestors in this situation. I don't know if that's...
Or Swarmhost.
Maybe Swarmhost. Swarmhost could be decent, I think.
But a Spire has been planted for some interesting
What? Alright. I guess he's getting ready for Broodlords? Question mark? I guess.
Question mark.
We'll see.
Well, another is pushing to the third. Roaches and Ravagers are trying to attack, but all the Banelings and Zerglings were killed. That's a good warp in. Uses up all the Banelings to blow up the buildings, but Stalkers do survive, so probably going to defend that with those Zealots in the main base as well. Easy peasy cleanup duty from Dmega. Just losing some buildings, which Dmega can rebuild constantly.
Yeah.
But, oh, the hole!
The hole! He gets in!
Oh man, the Zerglings do get in. That Stalker is now fat, plugging up that hole, but do killing off some probes in the natural while fighting the units in the melee wall. That is happening. Perhark is trying to attack the third, but gets denied. It has to push away. That's a lot of funnels and archons. 11 probes.
Yeah.
It's not worth it anymore.
It was decent damage, but Dmega, he's still ahead in workers. You know, he's getting his fourth up and running. Maybe if at the same time the Roach Ravager army was like, instead of attacking the third base, he was like denying the fourth, then maybe like he'd be in a decent position. But Dmega is still looking pretty solid.
Just like you predicted, like Broodlords are coming out. They are the tech choice for Perhark, and Dmega doesn't. I don't believe Dmega has any idea of what's coming ahead. It's just trying to keep Dmega at his side of the map, trying to keep pressuring while getting these Broodlords out. I don't know if the Corruptor was seen, but that could be a sign of what is gonna come ahead. So Dmega should be trying to prepare themselves for what's up and coming for the next act.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit worried about the drone count. I feel like it's very lacking, especially with bases as well. I feel like he could throw down another base. Like, Perhark, look how much he's banking right now. I guess maybe he's just waiting for the Broodlord switch, but...
Right. 6 Broodlords right away. Watch, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
6 Broodlords.
Boom.
Boom, 6 Broodlords, done. That's all I want. Just I feel like both these players just like bank up just the right amount of money just to get what they want.
Oh wow,
that's it.
The Zealot timing is just so right for this. Oh my god, the hatchery is so low. Oh god. Wow.
Shank it. Yeah. Zealot run by in the third is pretty good, getting 9-10 probes. Please.
Oh, he spots the Broodlords.
Do see the Broodlords now, and so Dmega should be trying to do something about this. Doesn't have enough stalkers, I feel like, really, to like be able to fight this. The fleet beacon does go down, so possibly Tempest and carriers will and a mothership will be on its way. But yeah, until then, Broodlords are gonna reign supreme for right now. These archons are so fat that if you cut them open, they'll bleed mayonnaise.
Oh my god, yeah, and Dmega, he's just forced back, and it's such a long way away, like the fleet beacon, like Tempest. It's gonna be so long before we see any of that, and...
Oh, the storms are good, though.
Yeah, so much Ling Bane just went down, and if the ground army goes down, then the Blink Stalkers can just take care of the Broodlords.
Yeah, Dmega needs to find the opportunity to take his Stalkers and blink right underneath the Broodlords with the support of Storm, I would say. Storms do go out down on the Broodlord, doing a good amount of damage, pushing in. The Broodlords don't have any kind of ground support, so they're just gonna start tanking Stalker damage left and right. 2-3 Broodlords left, but the reinforcements gonna come and help them, but no, they're not. GG has come from Perhark, and Dmega takes the match.
Wow.
Yo, seeing how crisp those Broodlords throw their Broodlings with 200 FPS was so nice. I can see that Broodling flying through the air. Oh,
yeah.
tasty.
Darking confirming that Black Knight is a Brazilian team, so he is not sure.
Wait, they're Brazilian?
Yeah. Apparently Black Knight is a Brazilian team.
So it's not Spanish then. It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's their own language. Are they backwards?
I don't know. All right, GG, well played. Dmega takes out Perhark 2-1 and will advance to face Cham. Oh boy.